Welcome to our digital classroom. I hope you guys are healthy and well, staying away from people. We're moving away from exponents. I know you loved them so much in chapter 7. But starting in chapter 8, we're going to be looking at polynomials. You guys should already be familiar with what a polynomial is from previous chapters. Maybe you'll need to review a little bit. But we'll go over it a little bit here at the beginning. First, let's look at monomials. Hopefully you've heard of that before. Mono, if you guys remember, means one. So monomial is one term in an equation, it just has one term. So it'd be something like if I said 5x, just has one term. A binomial, see it has bi, is going to be something with two terms. Pretty straightforward. Mono means one, bi means two. Two terms, so it's going to look more like 5x plus 2y squared. That's 2. Mono is just going to be 1. Binomial is going to be 2. See if you can guess what this next one is. Trinomial. Now trinomial has tri, so that means it's going to be 3 terms. Good. 3 terms. So it's going to look something like 5x plus 2y squared plus 4. There's 3 things instead of 2. Now all of these are polynomials. What poly means is that it's just any number of terms. It could be 1, it could be 2, it could be 3, it could be 18. Polynomial is just going to have multiple terms. These are the specific ones we'll be looking at today. Okay, I'm going to erase this. Hopefully it makes sense. I think this part's pretty easy, so you can do it. Basically what we're talking about today is something called, we're trying to find the degree of polynomials. So first we're going to look at the degree of a monomial. Now I just told you what a monomial was. A monomial is when you have one term. Yep, one term. Now the degree of a monomial is the sum of all the exponents, the sum of all the exponents of all the variables in a monomial. So basically, if I had 5 times x times z, these both just have an exponent of 1. So we're going to do 1 plus 1 is 2. And so you could rewrite this as 5 times x to the first, z to the first to help you remember. And then 1 plus 1 is 2. So this has a degree of 2. Pretty straightforward. If I had x, y squared r, then we're going to do, this one has a 1 that we can't see, and this one has a 1 that we can't see. We're going to do 1 plus 2 plus 1, which is going to be 4. Yep. Pretty easy. You can do it. So that's with a monomial, when we just have one term. But as we've seen already, they can have multiple terms. So when I say degree of a polynomial, what I mean is the greatest degree of any term in the polynomial. So instead of just adding all of the terms in a polynomial together, we're going to look for which one has the most. So we're still going to have to find the degree of each monomial and then figure out which one is the biggest, if that makes sense. So if I had negative 3x squared plus 2x plus 4. 4 doesn't even have a variable, right? So we know that's not going to be it. 2x is just going to have 1. And negative 3x squared is going to have 2. So the one with the greatest degree is going to be this one, right? Because it has 2, 1, and 0. So the degree of the whole polynomial is 2. Whatever the biggest one is the degree of the polynomial. Okay, so that makes sense. If I had 5 times r times x plus 7 times tuv, this is going to be, remember these are ones that we can't see. So this one's going to have 2, and this one's going to have 3. So this one's going to be the most, and the degree of the whole polynomial will be 3. Even if they're out of order like this. That's this whole lesson. You just have to find which one has the highest degree, and that's going to be the degree of your polynomial. Sound good?